Ой, я забыл. Саму игру включить забыл. Ничего себе, поменялась эта заставка. Офигеть. Это потому что я по сюжету продвинулся чуть-чуть. Кайф. Что там по голосу? Я болею. А, эхо есть, эхо нету. Нету эха. Ой, не болейте, пацаны. Привет, Дока. Ты прям по щелчку пальцев появился. Я вообще думал, подрубать, не подрубать, потому что так хуёво себя чувствую. Буду пиздить поменьше, наверное. Наверное, скорее всего, лагерь здесь находится. Вражеский. Это надо по речке идти. Це.
Victory awaits!
Нихуя себе. Сколько их тут? Четверо?
For glory and carnage! Victory or death!
We're gonna gut you
Death!
You wanna try me?
Whoa! Don't like red? Show your stuff! Oh! Hey, get him! I've been waiting for you!
А собака будет что делать?
Bleeding, are we?
Мне показалось или? Чел тупо жопой, блядь, начал. Как это называется? Ну, конечно, они жестко меня поколошматили. Меня лошадь скинула, пока я вставал. Меня отдубасили. Что по жизням? Ой, надо похиляться. Где мой этот календула? А, я еще и раздет. Я еще в другой броне был, не боевой вообще, жесть. Может заново загрузиться? 22:07. Хотя если я загружусь заново, то эти челики могут тут не заспавниться, в принципе. И это все еще пока бомжи, типа, обычные, то есть со всякими этими, как они называются, охотничьими ножами, то есть. А, не, вот у одного. А, у одного боевой меч есть. Так, а 4-й. Собака, короче, вообще пока команду не дашь, она не атакует никого, просто под ногами ходит, мешает. А может, и челики по скрипту появляются здесь? Как бы мы же идем лагерь искать вражеский, разбойников. Они тут и появились.
Whoa, whoa.
Угу.
Hold still. Somebody kill that fucking mutt! What the fuck are you doing to him? Go to hell! You wanna try?
Кто еще?
Mercy!
Тесак. Так, ну этого чела, так понимаю, нужно отнести этому рехтражу, шерифу, короче. Буду его шерифом называть. Блин, как же горло болит. Может, в сундучке еще что есть? Понял. А что мы с ним делать? Ну, что, это бах или что? В чем стоит на месте? Если не поговорить нельзя. Ой, кайф. Может, его нужно вырубить? Чё ты спишь? Просыпайся. О, забаговался чел. Забаговался, как мертвый отображается теперь, ну или без сознания, нет? Все, он теперь как мертвый отображается, а что делать? А, подожди, булава, точно, мне же булаву надо принести. А чё он стоит тогда не это? Тю. Я думал, его можно живым доставить. Может и можно, но чел забаговался. Что с ним нельзя было сделать? Так, это надо отнести в Семин. Пути, в принципе, можно зайти сначала сюда. Или все-таки отнести сразу, как это я буду долго идти. Вот так вот. Потому что если я пойду в Тросковиц, то мне надо будет идти потом сюда, потом дальше. А так я у него возьму, наверное, задание новое. Нового бандита.
Right. Listen to what I have to say. Sigismund is 1,000 times better than Wenceslas ever was. Here he's settled in Kuttenberg, and they can't praise him high enough in the city.
Good afternoon.
Show me your way. Like to do something.
Well, very well. I was glad to be of help to you.
Так, у кого спрашивать? У этой бабки.
Good afternoon, sir.
I need some advice.
You want some advice? Here's some for free. I catch you fighting here again, and I'll spank your bare ass like a brat.
Well, I said I'm sorry.
But the Cumans are still stinking up the place.
В
Down to
смысле?
business. I don't have all day for you. So what do you want?
I promised Radovan the blacksmith I'd go and see Ambrose the hermit in Apollonia.
My God, lad, stay away from them rocks. Ambrose the hermit sold his soul to the devil and won't talk to nobody no more.
Yeah, I heard that as well. But it seems a bit far-fetched.
So why would an evil spirit suddenly start appearing near Apollonia? It's the devil's work, believe you me.
And has anyone sent to the castle for the priest?
Not at all. Bailiff Thrush is keeping it quiet so far. 4 strangers came here yesterday. They sat in the corner there, but once they heard about the apparition, they started to take a big interest.
What strangers?
They looked like monks, only they had daggers concealed under their robes. I saw them clearly. I'm telling you, there's something fishy going on around Ambrose.
But I have to speak to him.
Didn't you hear what I said? He doesn't speak to nobody. He hides away in his hut and sends everyone away. I'd think long and hard before doing anything if I was you, because this reeks of hell.
What's the late?
Nothing more, and I hope. I'll be right with you.
Nobody else can
Kicked out
help
all
you.
the dishonest officials and got rid of all.
Так, где он находится? что она говорила, нужно принести этому могильщику? Колбаса ему нужна.
Murderers and thieves.
Maybe
And they
because I
say
don't
they
think
now
it
mine silver so fast they started paving.
А у меня нету колбасы разве никакой? М, Есть, но скорее всего ему нужна колбаса именно с этого, с этой лавки. Дай бог, он закрыт сейчас.
Greetings.
Я не вижу колбасу. Лол. Колбасы в подарок.
You find what you're looking for next time, good sir.
Па-па-па. Но я колбасу не вижу никакую, поэтому сорян. Надеюсь, ему это хватит.
I'd like to discuss the. Do we have?
Look. I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Еще бы закоптить его. О, коптильня есть, отлично вообще. Рядом с нашим мясничком. А, ну не коптится в смысле? А как, оно уже готовое, что ли? А, оно уже копченое. Ну окей.
I need to sharpen this.
Опа, живучесть, да. А у меня 3 очка, ничего себе, когда я успел. Это все в бою. Чем серьезнее ты ранен, тем мощнее твои атаки. Здоровье 75 или меньше. Плохо. В бою твоя выносливость будет устраиваться на 10% быстрее. Это хорошо тоже. Многочисленное превосходство. В бою мощь твоих атак повышается на 10. Я взял, наверное, выносливость. Все остальное. Ты можешь убить, держа длинный меч в одной руке, а в другой щит или факел. Что за бред вообще? Ты сможешь проводить связки только для короткого меча, а для длинного не сможешь. Это если я в щит положу себе в руку или как? Ну, если честно, хуйня полная. Зачем? Это для любителей щита. Вот, тесак. По-моему, все одноручное. Вот тесак взял бы. Это был какая-то хижина непонятная. А, дровосек здесь живет, наверное, да? Дровосек. Лесоруб Бушко. Кстати, а мы лесорубу так и не сказали, что рыжий чел откинулся. Она его ждет на работу.
May God give you health, sir.
What happened to the hermit from Apollonia?
He's been acting strange the last few days. Don't bother going there.
I hear Ambrose the hermit has some old sword.
Aye, he used to have it hanging on the wall in his hut, but then he took it down. He might have sold it.
What do you know about this diabolical apparition?
Christ have mercy, I want nothing to do with that.
Have you heard it?
There's something new every day.
Do you know what happened with the bodies from near the pond? Tankard, Conrad.
Who?
Well, you wouldn't know their names. A couple of soldiers that fell there. Where are they buried?
Oh, I remember them. They all ended up in a pit together right by the cemetery. All I got was a yellow waffen rock for the effort. Getting them
Пиздец.
out of there was a grind. They was well fed. You could tell right away they was from better parts than this here county.
Yeah, you're right.
В общей могиле похоронили
Always
челых.
alone.
Not to worry. Earth is earth, wherever it is.
Are you and the herb woman related? You both look, well, really old.
We're not related. We both got some years behind us, and we're both unclean in our own ways. That's all we have in common. Different herb women came to me from time to time for hangman's nooses or nails from the gallows. What they do with them is their own business. I'm just a trader. But Bozhena ain't like the others. She's an honest herb woman who only heals with herbs and prayers. Do you know why they chased her out of town?
I do. On account of Yakesh's son.
There's a place called Limbus Infantium. Make sure you never send anyone there. Not even by accident, like Bozhena did with Yarushek.
Well, I don't think I'll be going into the midwifery trade, but I get you. I had to dabble in your trade a little bit. Buried a young man from the nomad camp who got beaten to death by woodcutters.
I know. Don't think I didn't try to get him for myself. He wasn't baptized, so I couldn't bury him in the cemetery. But he deserved a good place in the ground nonetheless. It gave me a terrible itch. I can't stand unfinished work. The damned woodcutters left him there like a solstice decoration.
I buried him in his favorite place.
You did well. Don't hesitate to bury any other corpses you find left unburied. You have my blessing.
Да.
I can tell right away if a fella understands an honest trade.
Еще бы знать, где их хоронить. Сильтровая яма.
Ignatius, I'm gonna need your help.
Of course. How many are there? Where do you want to bury them? Shall we grind the teeth up, or do you want to take them away in your purse?
None of that.
Пиздец.
I have a different, slightly unusual request. Bonnie from Lower Semine sent me. We're looking for a saltpeter pit.
From Lower Semine? What pit?
A saltpeter pit.
I ain't never heard of nothing like that. What's it supposed to be? A pit to hell?
Nah, it's actually just a pit full of carcasses. These white crystals form on the walls of it, and that's exactly what we're after.
Ah, now I get it. You should have said you're looking for the pit I throw carcasses into. What's all this about Salty Peter? I'm going to go there anyway, so I'll take you there.
Really? That was easier than I thought.
Not even a chicken scratches in the dirt without hope of reward, though. You'll help me with something first. I have some collections from some Stratego farmsteads, and I'd be a fool if I didn't use a helping hand. At least one day I can take it a bit easy.
You want me to help you with your grave digging business?
Why not? You look like a strong fella.
Я не против.
You'll be a good helper.
А заплатить ему мясом? А, не, без мяса давай. Я хочу покопать.
Dragging carcasses around isn't exactly a respectable job. But so be it. I'll help you with it. What else can I do?
Grave digging is a job like any other. Sooner or later, everyone needs our services. And if it wasn't for us knackers, folk would have to deal with their animal carcasses themselves.
Now, hold your horses. I'm willing to help you. But don't try to make... I don't even want to imagine what people will say
Блядь.
about me when they see me with you.
Don't worry about what people... So what then?
Ты чё,
Nice.
охуел? Генри, что ты нахуй напиздел? Я хотел сказать, типа, что да, это непростая работа, типа, ты молодец, дед, короче, тебя надо уважать, ебать, долбоёб.
Didn't you understand me? Like I said.
На рассвете,
Deliverance.
понимаю.
Is there some place I can wait?
Of course, if you've got nothing but... If you know how to read, I have a book hidden in the outhouse I got of a dead fella. That'll make the time go faster. In fact, you can keep it. All I can do is admire all them fancy squiggles in it anyway.
And where can I sleep?
At the inn in Truskovitz.
Ага.
Get a good breakfast there, too. You'll need it to be at full strength. Here's a little something so you know I take care of my helpers. See you in the morning.
Так, он сказал в туалете, да? А есть туалет. А, о. Книжечка. Я на туалете посидеть не могу, посрать. Почитать. А где последнее сохранение было? 18:24, давно очень. Блин, деду наговорил некрасивых слов. Вижу тут, где посидеть нельзя. Хотя на рассвете. До рассвета еще далеко, можно, в принципе, сходить этим, детком заняться. Я так и сделаю. Еще время впустую тратить.
Quick! Go!
Фу, мне показалось, я сейчас ветку шатаюсь. У меня такое уже было. Чисто скакал, короче, и влетел.
Quick!
Тут, кстати, куча сокровищ есть в этой Аполлоне. Вот здесь. Где-то тут еще. Надо будет потом это все осмотреть. Всякие пещеры здесь тоже. Ну, кстати, я вон уже вижу там, по идее. Или нет? Нет, это не так. Пьянство вот всегда у меня качается очень долго, потому что я не бухаю особо. Негативные последствия пьянства будут для тебя мягче. Вот, хорошо. Тогда надо, потому что бывают квесты, где ты бухаешь, потом воду тебе очень сильно мешает. Наверное, какая-то пещера должна быть. Нет?
Run!
Here, Mutt.
Не пишут отсюда, кто там стоит. Хотя там чел с волком дерется. Они только что заспавнились. Можно пойти помочь, если я успею. Сейчас надо случайно мужика не убить.
You got what was coming, horse son! Holy shit. That was... I'd have been shredded to...
It was nothing, really.
Nothing. No. Here, take it. And thank you again.
20-очка. Так, репутацию повысил. Хотя мне репутация так на сотку уже вкачана, пока я тут ходил. Квесты выполнял. Так, иди этот шельник, может быть. Ничего себе. Вот это я понимаю. Укрытие. Со всеми удобствами. Фу, не пей еще. Отшельник больше на какого-то монаха похож. Вот реально монах, он и пишет.
Haven't you got anything better to... Radovan, the blacksmith from Takov, sent me.
And what's that got to do with me? Clear off! Equam memento rebus in arduis subverimentum.
Так он читает на латыни, короче.
What do you want here? Clear off!
В смысле?
What are you doing here? Stop pestering me and get out! What do you want here? Clear off!
Узнать больше об отшельнике? В смысле? Каких свидетелей? А где свидетели обозначаются? Нигде. Вот только здесь и все. Кого я еще могу допросить? Узнать больше об отшельнике.
You're the kind master, huh? Go fuck yourself!
I feel quite hungry!
А почему он в клинч его не берет? Кто-нибудь скажет?
Fucking hell!
Дневник. Может, надо было у него дневник спиздить? 18:44. Ну, я не знаю, каких еще свидетелей мне просить, и нет времени искать их. Ладно, пойду, короче, сейчас покушаю и вернусь. Попробую не просто по-тихому все сделать. Фух. Так, что я хотел? Ограбить его. А лучше-то сделать каким? Правильно. Прочтите найденный дневничок. Наверху у нас что? Средний. Неплохо. Чертеж халявный. Так, надо присесть куда-нибудь. На пенек. Что может быть лучше, чем посидеть? Книжечку почитать на пеньке. Дневник рыцаря. Так он бывший рыцарь, получается.
Bloody hell. This hasn't been here for long. It looks like some kind of notes. Like a diary. Let's have a look at it then.
На пути из Хева Прага у меня досталось сообщение от Кеннибергского провоста. Кто-то зверским образом лишил жизни двух братьев из Ордена. Убийство произошло 2 дня назад в соседнем... Чё? Комтурстве? Мария Культ. Тела несчастных обнаружили в резнице церкви. Старший священник Вальдемар, привязанный к кресту черного козла, умер в ужасе, а вот ему конечность брата Марка прилуку завихали. Марка же были переломаны пальцы и в крошево разбита голова. Суеверные сяне считают, что это дело рук самого дьявола, но это просто-напросто преднамеренное убийство наших братьев. Он с какого-то ордена, получается, тамплиер или что такое. Юный брат Марк был способным монастырским аптекарем в нашем пражском комтурстве. Я не знаю, что это за буква. Говорят, что весной на него обратила внимание Инквизиция. Позже другие братья помогли ему сбежать из города в сельскую глухомань. А может, он есть? Вибуана. Почему Инквизиция преследовала Марка и какое отношение к этому имеет священник Вальдемар? Можно это просить из близких. Теперь точно знаю, что Марк скрывался от Инквизиции в Мария Кульпе. Кульме. Я разыскал родственников убитых, и оказалось, что странному совпадению племянника Вальдемара по имени Колда месяцем позже освободили из епископской тюрьмы. Кто-то замолвил за него словечко. Почему Марк спрятался, связано ли это освобождение Колда и его убийством? И нужно поехать в Литомержицы. Брат Марк был в Литомержицах в апреле прошлого года с визитом к архиепископу Полному двору. Месяц спустя архиепископ Ольбрат скончался по неизвестным причинам. Говорят, сердце остановилось. Есть тут связь. Может быть, Инквизиция заставляла Марка делать за них разную работу. Брат Марк был замешан в гнусном убийстве. Прошлой весной Инквизиция вынудила его отравить пражского архиепископа Ольбрата. После этого они хотели от Марка избавиться. Да, он скрыться успел, только того он не знал, что старый священник Вальдемар его выдаст, чтобы своего племянника Колду из тюрьмы вызволить. В итоге Инквизиция от обоих монахов избавилась, оставив это как убийство дьявола. Кто еще в этом замешан? Следы ведут на самый верх. Я должен обо всем рассказать вельмистру Сденеку. Сденек, что-то знакомое. Как ты мог допустить такое, Господи? Почему сатана явился к нам? Почему брат уже не может доверять брату? Вельмистр Сденек тоже в лапах Инквизиции. Узнав, что мне известно, он хотел убить меня. Прости меня, Господи, убивал тех, кого звал братьями. Единственный, кто может остановить Сденека, то есть старый друг Амброш. Он должен это подъединение, новый титул. Сденек, блять, кто такой Сденек? Очень знакомый. Распорядитель у него остался. Только он может осудить Сденека и спросить, что тут. Амброш мертв. То есть он, короче, пришел, а Амброш уже мертв. То есть какой-то был другой чел отшельником сидел. Теперь непонятно, почему поменялось все. Я прибыл ночью к скалам Тросковицы, застал своего друга смертельно больным. Он меня уже не узнавал. Поутру вдруг очнулся и заговорил ясно. Я отпустил ему грехи, и вскоре его душа отлетела. Господи, ты уже забрал все, что у меня было, дай мне хотя бы исполнить свою последнюю волю. Дай мне силы найти способ спасти грешные души. Это доп-квест сейчас будет, получается. Молю тебя, Господи, укажи мне путь. Я похоронил своего друга Амрожа на краю луга над его хижиной. На краю луга над его хижиной. Навалил камней у 2 корявых берез, а потом обозначил могилу сломанным мечом. Пусть это будет проходить мимо, возьмет его, это уже не имеет значения. Опа. Палаш. Прямая гарда. Угу. А чё палаш? 700 стоит. Плохой меч, кстати. Палаш. Ну, даже продавать не делать, что продавать нет смысла, если бы я за это опыт получил. Хотя, может быть, я и получу опыт, если я его первый раз делаю. Украшенный топор. Чё? А, так я могу починить топор, оказывается, все это время я мог починить его? Жесть. Жесть, я мог все это время его починить сам. Топор палача. 1400. Толецкая сталь. Мгм. Я могу пойти поговорить с ним? По идее, он говорит какого-то чувака, да, Сденека. Сденек. Кто такой Сденек? 10 исцелений стало 20%. О, ты сможешь молиться в часовне крестов и прочистых мест. После молитвы ты получишь усиление, которое чтет смертельных ран в бою и следует здоровья. Угу. Это хорошо. Сейчас только находить их надо будет. Выживание. А он уже спит? Так, он сказал, он закопал его где-то над хижиной. Сейчас где-то там наверху, что ли? Подожди, а где его хата? А, вот она. Таскать могилу. Это еще дальше. М. Чё? Непонятно, где, короче, могилка это находится. Он сказал, прямо над скалами. Над домиком.
I heard something. I must be mad. Hey, you're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit! Alert! Ah! 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 I'll get you.
I've been waiting for you.
Блин, взял весь лагерь, разбудил. Жесть.
Show your stuff. Come on! I'm gonna teach you a lesson, asshole. What? For fuck's sake! Come on, then!
А что это за лагерь вообще? Какой-то неизвестный, я тут еще даже ни разу не был. Ой. Вот придется до утра ждать, потому что я не вижу, где эта могилка. Ого! Посмотрите на его лицо. Блять. Он только что, короче, с открытыми глазами лежал и улыбался. Жесть, ладно, потом на повторе надо будет заклипать. Отыскать могилу. На краю луга над лачугой. А, над лачугой, какой-то другой лачугой, что ли? На краю луга. Может, здесь край луга прям над лачугой. Хотя вот еще край. Может, подожди, может здесь над лачугой. Я раз туда не ходил. Мне надо еще ниже спуститься, подожди. Вот сейчас где я? Сейчас главное вниз не улететь. Я без понятия. Над лачугой, сказал чел, над лачугой. И где эта лачуга? Сейчас окажется, что эта лачуга вообще опять другая лачуга, а не это. Хотя я уверен, что это именно эта лачуга. Которая стоит. Чё гавкаешь? Где? Ну, чё гавкаешь?
Free.
Ну, так а чё ты гавкал?
Where's the hermit's grave? It ought to be somewhere around here.
И где лачуга, скажите мне, где лачуга здесь, на краю этого, над лачугой, где лачуга? Я не вижу никакой лачуги.
There's nothing more here. Sorry, Ambrose. Rest in peace. Now that's what I call steel. It may be broken, but there's hardly a trace of rust.
Here, mutt. You've not...
There's strange rumors going around about you, Hermit. Or should I say, Conrad?
I don't know what you're talking about. Leave me alone.
I can read, unfortunately for you. I found your diary. It tells a very interesting story.
Who sent you? The Inquisition? Grand Masters Denyak?
Ah, would you rather discuss it with them?
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't kill you on the spot.
Four peculiar monks turned up in the Troskovitz tavern. They were armed. Now, I don't know if they were from the Inquisition or someone else sent them. But I reckon it's you they're after.
Damned traitors! To hell with it all! If you told them anything, I swear!
Relax. If I wanted to turn you in, I'd have done it long ago.
God forgive my words. But may lightning strike that damned Denyak. Thank you for holding your tongue. What do you want from me?
I just need to ask you something. Was Ambrose your friend?
Friend, mentor, father. Unfortunately, I found him at death's door. He was hardly conscious. He had one last wish. To pass on a message of forgiveness to an old widow in the village. It was very important to him. I can't fulfill his wish, unfortunately.
Fulfilling his last wish will be the least I can do for him in return.
You're an honorable man. Listen then. In Troskovitz, you'll find a widow called Margaret. Take this cross to her and say to her exactly these words. Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what is rightfully his.
Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what is rightfully his.
That's right.
I hope she'll know what this is about.
Don't worry, she will. Farewell, and God be with you, friend. Benedictio Domini sit tecum.
Я же говорил, квестик. Просто он дал мне помочь ему завалить этих челов, которые его преследуют с инквизицией. Ой. Ой, чуть не упал. Предлагаю пока что, и пока я здесь, обыскать остальные места. Например, где-то здесь. Или тут. Надо обойти с этой стороны. Опа. Поспать можно. Сколько мне там надо? Ой, 60. Надо хоть чуть-чуть поспать. Перчаточки сюда. Б. Так, что можно скинуть? Лошадь не может сюда добраться. Хорошо. Так, еще что-то здесь можно поискать. Обаяние, так, сюда. По-моему, вот эта штука дает больше обаяния, нет? О, на плюс 8 причем. Это неплохо я спиздил, получила. Надо подождать, пока оно перестанет быть ворованным, а то меня, скорее всего, спалят с ним. Что покушать можно? 14. 86. Все, застрял. Все, я застрял. Хорошо, что сохранился. Надеюсь, не здесь, не в этом месте. А! Так, тут ничего нету. Вот тут еще можно посмотреть. Тут я был. Где был тот чел, которого я должен был догнать? По-моему, здесь, да? Не сюда. Вот он где-то здесь лазил, короче. Ничего нету. Половцы. Вряд ли они дружелюбные. Ой, блядь, если бы я еще не промазывал.
Nem kellett volna felbasznod minket, te fröccs! Ez gyors, látod? Szard össze magad! Tanulj meg vívni! Legyen este húsba!
Нихуя себе, что это?
A fejére megy! Mit beszél, csekkely? Nesze a pofádba! Arról támadj! Egyenest a húsba! Kerítsétek be!
Охуеть, блядь.
Nesze a
Комба-вомба.
Na, mi lesz, te
For
hullajárás?
God's will, die!
Комбо-вомба они еще делают. Вы видели? Половецкая шашка. О, сабли я еще не видел. Тут где-то должна быть нычка, еще одна пещера. Должна быть где-то снизу. Во. Охотничий тесак. Так, ну этот арбалет, по идее, он хуже, чем мой. О. Карта. Карта.
That looks like a map, carved into the rock.
Замок. Это сверху получается. Может, со стороны замка? На самом деле фиг пойми где-то. Ладно, может какой-то видос в ТикТоке я найду, и там будет написано, где находится эта штука. Вот тут еще последнее. Тут должна быть пещера. Пещера, пещера.
That'll be the remains of the Midsummer Night bonfire.
Он сказал, что где-то... Ага, это я был на правой части, на левую. Хм. $180. Угу. Ну, короче, он даже чуть-чуть хуже получается. 200, 100, 100. Мгм.
Here, mutt.
Блять, я не могу понять. Тут прям написано было, что где-то здесь находится эта штука. Может еще левее. Там прям пещера должна быть какая-то. Точно пещера должна быть. И что дальше? Угу. Блин, а мне искать этот видос опять заново, что-то впадло. Ладно, потом.
Good day. What would you like?
This might seem strange, but I'm supposed to give you this.
A cross? Mother of God. What is the meaning of this?
Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what he deserves.
Ambrose? The hermit?
It was his wish that I give you the cross and the message. He said you'd know what it's about.
Oh my God! By all that's holy, it couldn't possibly be him. All those years, I'd lost hope. I never forgave myself. I committed a mortal sin.
Well, I don't know what you did. But this is supposed to be your absolution.
No, there's no absolution. Not yet. You said it yourself. Not until Ambrose's brother gets what he deserves. The bones. They still lie there outside the wall. Help me. His soul must find peace.
All right. I'll help you. But you'll have to tell me more.
Thank you, lad. Thank you. I'll tell you everything. It's a curse. I've never told anyone about it. And it's a good thing you caught me here. At the graveyard.
What does the graveyard have to do with absolution?
Hold on. Not so fast. I'll tell you everything. First, tell me... Are you afraid of the dead?
Конечно же нет. Я боюсь живых.
It's the living I'm more afraid of than the dead.
One should fear the dead. But in the end, it's probably a good thing that you have no fear. You see, one poor soul is waiting for redemption. For years and years.
Ah, I get it now. Ambrose's brother has to get what he deserves. This is about the soul of Ambrose's brother.
His name was Jan. He lies outside the graveyard wall, buried without rites. He's been there for 30 years.
Why doesn't he have a proper grave?
Because suicides can't enter the kingdom of heaven. They have to be buried outside the walls, like the unclean. The worst thing about it is that Jan didn't kill himself. He didn't deserve such a dishonorable burial, and it's my fault. I said nothing.
What happened to him?
The memories are painful. We were childhood friends, and Jan loved me. Only, I chose his friend Vashek over him. He couldn't get over the rejection. So he lay in wait for Vashek one evening.
And Vashek killed him?
It was an accident. They quarrelled. Jan drew his sword first, and Vashek had to defend himself. Apparently, they got close to the cliff edge while they were fighting, and Jan fell. When they found his body at the bottom of the cliff, people thought he'd killed himself. The only one who didn't believe it was Jan's brother.
Did you see it? Were you there?
No, but I believed my Vashek.
Понятно.
He'd never have lied to me.
Понятно.
It pained him till the day he died, and he lived in fear of Jan's brother creeping up behind him one day and taking his revenge. In the end, that fear ate him up from inside.
Why didn't Ambrose avenge his brother Jan's death? He must have realized that you two were involved in it.
He went away to Prague and joined an order of knights. He didn't want revenge, most likely. he let us live in peace.
But then he came back and became a hermit in Apollonia.
Yeah.
It never occurred to you that it was him.
No, his name was Adam before, but he changed it to Ambrose. Besides, he got old, and I don't go to the cliffs much.
Ah, the conciliatory cross where they saw the apparition. That's to commemorate Jan.
His brother Ambrose had it built there. And those diabolical apparitions. It's my fault for saying nothing. God is punishing me for my sins.
Nonsense. God wouldn't use a diabolical apparition to scare you, would he? And what's more,
Я ссать хочу.
Ambrose forgave you, didn't he?
Only on the condition that Jan's bones will be laid to rest in consecrated ground. Help me lay him to rest in a proper grave, please.
But without telling the priest and gravedigger. Isn't that sacrilege?
That's the only way we can put right a terrible mistake. Jan didn't kill himself.
All right. We'll give him a proper burial. Jan's soul has the right to eternal rest.
Thank you. The Lord will pay you back 100-fold. There's a rose bush outside the graveyard wall. You'll find his bones beneath it. Please bury him beside my Vashek. Here, beneath the pine tree. In that way they'll be reconciled at least in death. Then place Ambrose's cross on his grave to bless their
Блядь,
reconciliation.
пенсия, хватит пиздеть уже,
It was
сука.
good to see you, my friend.
Но я думаю, в принципе, дед будет не против могильщика, потому что он сам говорил, что ему насрать на то, что кто как умер. Так, пойду пасу.
You're all...
Your journey ends here, Jan. I don't know what you have on your conscience. But rest in peace. I don't know much about prayer in these situations, but... Our Father, there are many sinners in this world, but in the end, we all face your judgment for what we should have done, but lacked the courage to do. So forgive me this little sacrilege. You know better than anyone that it was the right thing to do. Thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven, and deliver us from evil. Amen.
God in heaven, grant poor Jan eternal salvation. So many years in unconsecrated ground, and I blamed myself. Thank you. May God reward you, lad. I'd given up all hope.
I understand. A sin like that is a hard cross to bear.
30 years. I thought about it every day.
It's all right now. You did the right thing. Everything else is beyond the law of man.
I'd like to reward you somehow.
I expect you wouldn't want anyone to hear about all this, right?
Well, if you... Will you keep it to yourself?
I don't want anything. And I won't tell anyone.
Thank you. My nephew is a tailor, and he knows a thing or two about alchemy. If you ever need anything from him, I'll put in a word for you. God be with you, Henry.
I don't know if I'm completely ready for this, but let's get going.
Didn't you understand me? We like us.
Go! God! Quick! God! Go!
Whoa! Whoa!
Listen! We need help!
Who are you? And who do you serve?
We are Knights of the Cross with the Red Star. Good brothers in Christ. I'll explain everything, but there's no time now. We have to act fast. Our brother Klesgen is dying. The crazy fool shot him. Help us.
All right. We'll have a quiet talk. What happened?
If you're going to see the hermit, be warned. The man in the hut is just pretending to be the hermit. His name is Conrad, and he's a fraud and a murderer. The Inquisition paid him to murder our Grandmaster Zdeněk in Prague. Fortunately, God did not let him carry out the crime. But 2 of our brothers were killed by Conrad when they tried to detain him.
And I see a third one will soon join them.
He was just about to flee from here as well. We took him by surprise, but he had time to grab that damned crossbow and shoot Klesgen. By the Virgin Mary, help us. We have to catch him.
Why should I get mixed up in it?
I'll pay you. We just need to distract Conrad's attention. That's all. Otherwise, we won't have a chance against his crossbow in that gorge.
Did Conrad really want to flee?
Yes. We stopped him at the last moment. He almost got away. But we surrounded him.
You're a Knight of an Order?
Yes. I am Brother Arnold, a Knight of the Cross with the Red Star. And these are Brothers Sibald and Nicholas. You are too late to make the acquaintance of Brother Klesgen, I'm afraid. We take care of the sick in infirmaries throughout the land. But we can't help our brother. You have to help us, while there's still time.
All right. I'll help you. That murderer mustn't get away.
God, thank you. Try to get close unseen, and set fire to the haystack on the right-hand side of the yard. Then his crossbow will be useless. But do it quickly, before he gets away.
Mata misericordiae. Vita. Docedo es spes nostra. Salva. Ave Maria. Gratia plena. Dominus tecum.
Hey, stop right there. Halt, or I'll shoot.
Wait, Conrad! It's me, Henry!
Don't move a muscle, I mean it.
I don't know what's going on here. I just want to talk with you in peace.
I understand, but there's no time for talk now.
What's going on here?
I don't want to kill you. Go away.
I can help you. Let's talk.
All right. But make it quick. And no sudden movement. Agnosco fortunam Carthaginus.
What do you want?
You wanted to run off and break our agreement.
And what is it you want to hear from me?
Why do they want to kill you?
Why? They want to silence me. I had proof of our Grandmaster Zdeněk's treachery. But they are blind. They refuse to believe me.
What about the murders? Did you really kill 2 brothers of the Order?
I had to defend myself. I'd be dead if I hadn't killed them.
Where can I find Ambrose's broken sword?
It's not far. At the edge of the meadow up there are 2 entangled birch trees. There's a grave beneath them, and the sword is on the grave.
That's all I need to know.
There's no time to go into it. Sorry, young man. You got mixed up in a game of high stakes, and there's no way back.
In that case, we'll play that game out together. Just let them come.
Thank you, friend. Benedictio Domini sit tecum.
Nothing is how you think, Arnold. They deceived you.
I'll show you. Oh. Oh.
I'll punch your snout for that.
Your stuff.
So you're gonna shoot, are you?
please. Procedo es
Hey! Stop right there! Halt, or I'll shoot.
Wait, Conrad! It's me, Henry!
Don't move a muscle, I mean it!
I don't know what's going on here. I just want to talk with you in peace.
I understand, but there's no time for talk now.
What's going on here?
I don't want to kill you. Go away.
I can help you. Let's talk.
All right. But make it quick. And no sudden movements. Agnosco fortunam Carthaginus. So you have a weapon. Big deal.
You're beginning to make me nervous. What do you want?
You wanted to... Why did...
Why?
What about...
I had...
Where can I...
It's not...
That's...
There's no... Sorry. Thank... Arnold! Do you hear me? The Inquisition tricked you! Now you're gonna get it. Show your stuff! Didn't see that coming! Fancy more! I'm gonna shoot you! I'm going to stick you like the pig you are! Dead!
Damn it. What was that all about?
I think I owe you an explanation.
Yeah, you're right. Let's hear it then.
And what is it you want to hear from me?
Why were they trying to kill you?
I had proof that our Grand Master Zdenek had betrayed the Order and was conspiring with the Prague chapter. But it was turned against me. Damned Inquisition. First they chased out Ambrose, and now me.
That's all I need to...
And that's an end to it. This is in return for your silence.
Thank you, but no. On the run, you'll need the money more than me.
Is something wrong?
scene will be.
Can I be a...
Oh, for fuck's sake! Stop!
Somebody, please!
Ha! I'm all you.
What do you think you're doing?
Saving your life?
And who asked you to do that? I had them right where I wanted. A little longer and they'd be done for.
Or you'd be done for? Is that what you call gratitude? Go to hell. Next time I won't bother.
What do you mean, next time? Don't you dare cross my path again. You know what? Piss off before I kick your ass at least.
I'd like to discuss... Wow. That's quite... Finally. Pleasure doing business. Take care.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Nicht aber wow. Guten Tag, mein Freund.
I'd like to discuss.
Ja, finally. Das war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
Did you hear who died?
I thought it was all. Bart, but then I heard him coughing his lungs up in the yard again today.
Not a chance. Battle with blood Liverpool.
God bless. Will we meet again?
Christ, you stink to high heaven. Good evening. What do you need?
Can I spend just all I
For a few
let's agree. Do you
Well, agree. You can slip.
Perish the thought. I tell you.
A jug of wine,
I won't
thanks.
be eating no pork for a while.
This all
I
sticky.
just can't listen to it anymore.
Well, it's better than listening to news about bandits running rampant around here. I'm happy to think about something normal for a change.
True.
God bless you.
So,
What did Thrush tell you about it?
there's going to be a dice tournament at the wedding, and whoever wins can take home a gold band.
Here, Mutt.
Greetings to you.
All right. God bless. Till we meet again.
What are you here?
I'd like to learn.
What do you...
I need a few.
Great.
I'd like to.
What do you want?
Alchemy.
Thanks.
Word about the.
I hope you'll be satisfied. Take care.
Come on.
I'd like to do something. Huh. What would you say?
That's all. Aye. I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
How can I...
Go! Ka! Quick!
Through the... Greetings, sir.
I don't know if I'm...
The dew is still on the leaves. The roads are clear. You don't need your horse. I'll stable him here. It'll be heaven for him. In any case, heaven's always close here. Hop on the wagon and Snorter and Dragonfly here will take care of us. Got it all. Good. We've got a long journey ahead of us, so get yourself comfortable so your arse won't hurt. So, you say you're from Lower Samine, eh?
Well, you could say that. I help the miller with whatever I can. I got a place to sleep there. Soon I'll be able to call the miller uncle.
I remember Crazel when he was still a wee lad. Even then he was a great big smart-ass. When I buried his parents, he was traipsing somewhere through the world. Maybe you heard what they say about Lower Samine round these parts. Crazel don't sell short measure, not that. He looks out for his reputation, but his helpers have been seen often in the villages after dark, looking fishy. Or during the day, in the pillories. Don't that Bonnie of yours belong to that gang too?
Unfortunately, she does. Crazel ordered Bonnie and her accomplice Zinnet to scrape saltpeter off the walls of the sties. And when they had a chance to loiter about in the yards here in the region, well, they made good use of the opportunity to line their purses.
Ay, ay, ay. What have I gotten myself into in my twilight years? Lower Samine's a thorn in the side for a lot of folk, some on account of the competition. Some is just rubbed up the wrong way by that Crazel. Either way, all they need's the slightest excuse to grab their pitchforks. Go and grab the miller and shove his face right in his own millstone. Lazy bones. Whoa, boys, whoa! Come on, come on! Are you deaf? Oh, they're acting stubborn again. Now listen, Henry. Here on the left side, you'll see the ruins of a cottage that's been abandoned for a few years.
It looks mysterious. What treasures might be hidden there?
You'll soon see. I have a trap set inside the cottage. I wanted to lure a wolf into it, but that didn't work out. There's a deer rotting there unnecessarily. So hop in there and bring it to the wagon. Finally. At least we're not blocking the road too much.
Look what I have for you. Oh, Jesus, what a stench. Better quickly throw it in a sack and take it back to the wagon.
What you're on about, fella?
This fella's with him. Put that carcass down and get over here. You hear me?
What's going on, Ignatius?
Ah, I'm trying to explain to these fellas we've got nothing to do with no thieving around here. They should go to Lower Samine to complain.
Two stinking pieces of shit was sneaking around our sties and cellars and lining their purses with silver too while they was at it. Some scruffy and dunger. You must be scruffy, eh?
I'm Henry, and those, names mean nothing to me.
Like I said, if it's rotten carrion they're after, they should have come to me. A passion for knacking is the only thing we have in common.
Is that so? So prove it then.
Take a good look at me. Do I look like a thief? Or more like a commonplace, maybe just slightly grubby, hired hand? At this rate, you could blame any old peasant who's grimy after a hard day's work.
I don't know. I don't reckon I've ever seen a real thief up close.
Ask around about me and you'll find out everyone knows I can't stand a liar. I'll keep my promises and show up on time. So enough talk and let's carry on to where duty calls us.
All right, listen. We'll be going then. But if you happen to run into them two thieves, you tell us right away. Got it?
Of course.
You can count on it.
Glad to hear it. Let's go, fellas. Maybe...
Get over here so we can carry on.
Not much left for us to do here, eh?
Hopefully our luck will hold out, and we'll only be breaking the limbs of carcasses today. The next farm's just up ahead. Hop on, and let's go. Don't worry.
А, у меня, оказывается, микрофон был выключен все это время. Заебись.
Kind of little favor for me. Now we'll help the locals here in Jdar with their carcasses.
So far, I've just carried sacks.
А на каком моменте я микрофон выключил? Я
Yesterday,
когда ходил ссать и вернулся, что ли?
came and told me
Да нет, я
both
включил
their
тогда.
pigs died. So we'll scoop them up and haul them off. I mean, you'll scoop them up and haul them to my cart. She says it was a curse. There was a flash of lightning, the pigs started trembling, squealing and puking, and then keeled over and dropped dead.
All right, that's what you get. People sin here in their seclusion, thinking they're out of sight of our Lord.
It ain't my first day doing this job, so I could see right off them pigs had been poisoned. The good wife swore them pigs were happy as, well, pigs in shit. She said they even let them go to a nearby stream to have a wallow. It flows here through the forest on the right. Since we're here, you ought to go and take a look around there. Check how clear that
Там
stream
как бы волки.
really is.
All right, I'll see what's going on there.
And I'm going to enjoy having a helper. At least for one day. Maybe I'll roll around in the grass here with Snorter and Dragonfly.
Так, а мы остановимся? Найти источник заразы, Джей. Что она скажет? Ничего? А что ты стоишь?
Those pigs came here to drink. Where to now? I can smell something upstream.
Чё-то я ничего не вижу. Синий ходит стопить воду. Еще я должен здесь найти.
Search.
Он сказал вверх по ручью. Может тут что-то найти? А, мертвый олень.
Here it is. Wolves must have killed them. They didn't even eat them up. I'll go and tell Ignatius.
А вон волки бегут.
It really wasn't a curse. There are rotting carcasses in the water upstream from the watering spot. No wonder the pigs caught some disease.
Well, what do you know? I was right. I'll give you a hand. It'd take you all night on your own.
Yeah. And another.
Их тут две.
Poor things. A waste of good meat.
Да.
Pigs are heavier than deer, eh?
Jesus. This is disgusting.
Но с другой стороны, такой квест пропускать, короче, отдавая мясо.
Find 2 new pigs. More money out the window.
What do you think, Dragonfly? How's he doing? Do you want to keep going or not?
I took care of the carcasses. We can drive on.
Nice work. There's even a bit of meat left for me.
Чё?
You'd eat that. They've been lying there God knows how long.
But nicely in the cold. There's nothing wrong with it. Anyway, you won't be eating it, so don't worry about it.
Я дед,
Let's
что ты
get
делаешь?
going.
Прикалывается, что ли? Фу.
Seeing as how you don't obey me, you're surely horsing around today.
Иди садись, блядь.
So far, it ain't that bad, eh? You don't have to take down no hanged man or bury an unbaptized child.
Well, ever since I started working for the miller, all I did was carry sacks. The sack makers here in the region must live like kings. Of course, it could be a lot worse.
I like having to carry sacks full of thistles. Now listen to me closely. You won't be carrying anything at the next farmstead. Instead, you'll have to make one carcass there. See, the work of a knacker ain't just about clearing away dead animals. Now and then, you've got to put down some creature, so it don't suffer. Or, like today, to put it down so everyone around it don't have to suffer. In this case, we're talking about a dog.
Well, what can I do? But I doubt I'll feel good about it.
That cur belongs to the greengrocer, Weiser.
Чё?
I've heard they're both pretty fierce. Don't draw too much attention to yourself at the farmstead. I'll give you some Aesop potion to drink first, and some meat and bane. Soak the meat with the poison and throw it to the dog. He'll probably be locked in a pen somewhere. As soon as it's done, we'll disappear before anyone notices anything. I got paid well for it from the neighbors, so don't fuck it up for me.
Не понял. То есть ему заплатили, чтобы убили чужую собаку, типа, и он думает, что это все ок? Интересный чел.
Yeah! Yeah! Lazy bones.
Так. Зелье, да? Слабое. Выпить. Погибель. Кстати, реально, можно, получается, любую еду испортить, выкинуть на пол. И кто-нибудь подымет, например, там всякое вино, короче, оставить или еду. Интересно, интересно. Еще можно и шнапс отравить.
Lord be with you.
20-41 как раз сейчас сохранилось, отлично. А мы здесь были уже? А, нет, я здесь впервые. Подожди-ка, интересно, интересно.
Sakra! The dog isn't here. The door's open. Where did he run off to?
Чё, барбос не унюхается здесь?
from over there.
Что там будут умолять нас, чтобы мы не убивали собаку?
What are you doing here, Henry?
Так забирай ее туда, если тебе нравится
What are
собака.
you doing here, Henry?
Господи, прости меня.
Where'd you come
Во
from?
имя
The
Иисуса.
angel of the Lord.
Не мешай молиться. Что
Where'd you
больно.
come from?
Жиси, не
Our
беси.
Father, who art in heaven, hallowed
What are
be
you
thy
doing
name.
here, Henry?
Thy kingdom come.
Блять, я сейчас уебу эту собаку.
Bonnie, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
The gravedigger wants me to poison that dog.
Jesus! And are you going to do it?
Well, what else can I do? You're the one who sent me to Ignatius. You just tactfully neglected to mention that when you and Zinnek were acting as his hands, you robbed half the houses in the county.
Shit. It's all gone sour.
This is all I have left to do before he takes me to the saltpeter pit.
And couldn't you find the pit without that? Just take a look at that poor creature. I'd like to keep him in place of my poor dead sniffer.
Так забирай.
You surely know how to pick him. Your poor creature is terrorizing the whole area.
It's not the animal's fault. When Zenek and I were here last, I saw how old Vysarik treats him. He doesn't give him food, he abuses him. With a master like that, he won't last long. You wouldn't kill a dumb creature just because its master is a sick horseman, would you?
Забирай ее воды и все,
You
какая
don't have to
разница.
convince me. Ever since the gravedigger told me to do it, I've been trying to figure out how to save that dog. If you want to take it,
Неправда.
I won't stop you.
You're a much better Christian than I thought you were. I'll take him to the lair. We'll meet there.
Hurry off now, before someone sees us together.
Come on now, boy.
А какая разница? Мы проблему решили, собака больше с ним не будет никому мешать. Иди сюда. Фу. Кыш. Кыш, ну тебя забирает хозяйка. Дайте помолиться. Господи, помилуй.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done.
Kingdom
on earth
come.
as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
Что там? Ангел-хранитель, да? Усиление. Кажется, если ты на твоей стороне даже получив свой телеван, ты не умрешь и снова 25 здоровья. А. Не знаю, дед должен быть доволен, что мы решили проблему и не убили собаку. А бы все должны быть в плюсе сейчас и довольны быть.
God bless you.
What will it be?
Show me your...
Take care then.
Thanks for nothing.
Угу. Деду врать нельзя.
It's taken care of.
Taken care of? What do you mean?
I set the dog free. He didn't deserve to die.
For fuck's sake, didn't deserve to die? We were supposed to get rid of him, because that's just what he deserves.
Bonnie from the mill came and took the dog before we got to him.
Well, fuck me. How much more is that girl going to steal before she has enough?
А чего он
She'll take
доволен?
better care of him than Baysar did. All he needs is to be fed properly, and he won't be dangerous anymore.
I surely fucking hope not. Because if he runs off and ravages something or someone again, then we didn't help at all. Let's go before we start looking suspicious.
Странный дед.
So this is it? This is the pit?
Slowly, boy, slowly. Have a bit of respect. Death always deserves respect, whether it's people or animals.
But there's hardly 3 heaps here. Is this really it? Are you yanking my pizzle again?
Of course not. True, it used to be one big pit. But then I found out when you pile up carcasses in smaller pits and throw some wet hay between them, it all rots better. And the better it rots, the more nitra you'll have. Are you going to take some right away?
I won't.
А может ты сделаешь? Сюда своих людей будет черпать здесь вдохновение. Точно не будет черпать здесь вдохновение.
The miller will probably send some people here.
Well, they'd better not dig it all up. That'd disturb the natural balance, see? And soon they'll find out there's no place to find saltpeter.
Well, I reckon I'm delaying the inevitable. I'll still have to taste it.
You're going to taste it?
It's the only way I can be certain it really is saltpeter.
God's nails. And they say I'm disgusting. Wait a moment. I've got a reward for you. Just so's you don't think old Ignatius and his even older nags is ungrateful riffraff. Take it as a thanks for your help. Maybe you'll take over my trade one
Чё,
day
даст
when I'm
лопату?
pushing up
Так
daisies
крутую.
myself.
Может так и будет.
Who knows? Maybe that'll really be my fate. I'll live at the cemetery, build piles of carcasses, and eat bread with saltpeter.
Here's something that'll definitely come in handy if you ever need to go through all this again, either with me or somewhere else.
Thanks.
Taste it then. Get
Перчатки
to it.
живодера.
This I have got to see.
Хочет посмотреть, как я буду лизать эту штуку. Перчатки. Перчатки живодера. Минус шум. Кстати, да. Эти перчатки лучше получаются. Еп-еп. Почему они еще и дешевле? Подожди, не понял. А он не хочет за меня лизнуть? А. Ладно. Подожди-ка.
Free.
Я что-то не вижу. А.
You didn't have to make such a feast of it.
Look at me. I'm a lord's messenger to a taster of cadavers. Cold and salty. This must be it.
Фу. Кошмар. Так. Угу. Угу. Ну, отправляться на кладбище обратно мне не надо. Мне нужно вернуться в Семен, а потом отдать этому челу, да? Отнести меч кузнецу. Где лошадь? Так, поскакали. Кто это?
Hey? Hey, old fellow. By the looks of you, I reckon we can do some good trade together.
Interested?
А они не могли взять чел другой типа, другую снарягу? Он же один в один, как тот чувак за загадками, блин, короче. Типа один в один. Только цвет другой.
Greetings, goodman.
Laudator Jesus Christus. Dominus tecum, frater meus.
Amen. I'm sorry, brother, but you don't exactly look like a monk.
Ego sum qui sum. And you are assuredly not my brother yet. As the day of reckoning draws near, we are all brothers. And soon our sins will be weighed and tallied. Novid enim dominus qui sunt eus. Let us not forget the last judgment.
Well, these are troubled times, I grant you. But bad enough for the last judgment. I wouldn't say things are that bleak, my friend.
How could the prophecies not be true? Are we not witnessing the depravity of the clergy and the baseness of the false popes? Magistri mendaces, qui introducen sectas perditionis, o libera nos a malo.
Well, true that may be. But I also know righteous men of faith.
Novi dominus pios de tentatione eripere, and all sinners shall be damned.
I thought you were selling something. But now I see it's the word of God you're handing out.
And should I be selling it for profit, as the priests and abbots do? Et in avaritia fictis verbis de vobis negotiabuntur.
I can't understand much. But thank you for your concern for my soul, preacher.
Are you a blasphemer, a fornicator? Can you tell the true pope from the false? Shall you sin or change your ways? Who can ever know these days? A groschen or two and the intercession of a saint is yours.
Show me your wares.
Certainly, you won't find...
Он продает. А, так он получается из этого, из ордена. Прикольно, кстати, выглядит. Вот это вот с четками. Реально прикольно. Может, что-то из этого есть хорошее для моего инвизника. Инвизного чела. Видимость местоства, не, ничего. Ничего. Молитва. Угу. 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 Я бы взял вот это, потому что я редко встречаю его. Книжечки, чтобы почитать, очки продать. Сейчас ему все продам. Все лишнее. А, у меня две этих кости. Хотя они, интересно, не будут стакаться, типа, вот если я 3 такие. Четные кости 2 штуки. Попадает 1. А, четная.
I'd like to do...
Fun! I'm glad you found what you were looking.
So you mean to sell me an indulgence? Only the church could do that, can't it?
Absit! Nothing of the kind, my friend. I'm not selling, and promises are not mine to make. Whether you wish to avail yourself of the intercession of the saints with a small relic is entirely up to you, Frater Meus.
I better be on my way. Goodbye, preacher.
Bene ambula, my friend. No doubt we'll meet again.
Oh, I can't go any further. It's too deep.
Надо на рассвете прийти сюда. Там ресталище, какие-то боевые искусства, может, меня обучат. Ну, блин, она ядовитая. Я сейчас ее выкину, собака моя не съест его случайно. Блин, а мед дает сытости неплохо, да? 31.
Here you go.
Я могу отравить собаку, прикинь? Свою же. Надо выкинуть где-то подальше. Чё, давай пиздиться.
Good morning, lad.
I'd like to...
What do you want?
I'd like to learn a new combat technique.
All right. I can show you something.
О, отлично. Длинный
Fighting with
меч.
a longsword is all the rage, but it's not for me. You know what they say about old dogs learning new tricks and all that? But there is one thing I've learned, so I'd be glad to show it to you if you're interested.
That sounds good. Teach me that.
So this technique is when, during a deep thrust, you unexpectedly drop your right hand from the sword, and then you can get much farther with your left hand. It's just like a sting, right between the opponent's eyes. Now come and try it a few times, lad. You'll never learn it just by wagging your tongue. Enough. Well, my shoulder will...
I'd like...
I can show you how local men fight with pikes. It's not that noble a weapon, but it is dangerously effective. One slash across the belly and you've got him where you want him. What do you say?
That sounds good. Teach me that.
So listen, lad. You start slicing the pike with a slow arc to yank the opponent's weapon aside. This will throw him off balance, so then you slice the pike's blade into his unprotected belly. If you do it right, it's all over. Believe me. Now come and try it a few times, lad. You'll never learn it just by wagging your tongue.
Мог бы показать мне
Good?
I'd like to...
As long in the tooth as I am, I can tell you most men who pick... So it's best to just forget about any... Would you like... All right. Now, where was I? Oh, right. Well, first you hit him a few times from the right, and then at the same time, you slash him in the throat. Aye. A seriously fast and... Now come and try it a few times. Enough. My shoulder will be killing me. So you didn't fare badly.
Он наверху сидит? А кто-то читает? Ян Семен.
God bless. I heard there's a wedding coming up. Your son and the bailiff's daughter. That'll be a great feast.
Aye, and a pretty expensive one, too. But older is my only son. He deserves a wedding that'll be the talk of the county for a long time.
А мне можно?
Can I come and see it? I've never been to a nobleman's wedding before.
Henry, you helped us with the weapons, but don't you think you're getting a bit too bold?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm just curious.
I understand, but don't get above yourself. Better help Radovan the blacksmith. Maybe till we meet again. Careful!
Вот так вот спас челу, короче, помог в битве с бандитами, а он... А, без тобой надо поговорить.
Lord be with you.
I took care of Canker.
Seriously? So you brought me his mace like I told you to?
Of course. Here you go.
Yeah, that's it. Canker's best mate. Just as filthy and slimy as its owner. Good job, Henry. Here you go. It's not much, but I won't get any more than that out of old Samine for the job.
Можешь оставить себе булаву. А чё?
Would you mind if I...
If you've got...
Thanks.
Hold your horses, lad. Those bastards have to be tracked down. Give me some time.
Fine. I'll stop by later.
See you soon, my friend.
Correct, you nightcrawler.
Ну все, получается, теперь идти к этому челику. Игра сохранилась? 21.06, да. Просто я не хочу попасть на свадьбу через мельника. Я хочу просто выполнить квест и сдать его. Сдать его властям. Что это, ловушка?
By the Zherovka Street. What then? Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again? You could say that.
Два крестьянина.
You're kidding. Who was it?
Huh? Who have we here now? You traveling alone, eh?
As you can see.
That makes it all the easier.
What do you mean?
Die!
Ты зря. Стоп. Мне тогда надо посмотреть новые эти связки. Древковое оружие, потрошение. О, оно намного короче. Направо, вниз, вниз. Угу. Намного короче. Верхним Мальтхау. То, что он меня обучил. Это вообще 9-й левел. Направо, направо, направо и налево.
yield.
Надо против бронированных челов, хотя слишком тонкие, чтобы на них испытывать. Ну или чел с щитом. Да, бомжи решили быкануть на челика с фулл броней.
God be with you.
А он что, продает еще? Ну да, вместо этого койфа лучше. Заметность. Не хочу я менять.
I'd like to do. Is this enough?
That's quite... Aye.
Ничего себе.
You seem like a reasonably educated man, Crazel.
Where are you going with this?
Well, I reckon you know some interesting and useful things. If you share them with me, it'll make it easier to endure all that bullshit you spew.
I'm glad you know what you're getting yourself into. Are you interested in the theory of light, kinetics, or vacuums?
That's a bit too fast for me. What I need is the basics.
I have no time for the basics.
Well, I'll be happy to give you some groschen for your troubles.
All right. But don't forget, this will take some time. For a few groschen, I'll teach you whatever you want.
I reckon you could teach me.
That's a true art. You need to master the... Let's get to work.
I'd like to learn.
Well, all right. Throw in a few.
You talk.
We've been through a lot together, so let's start with the important. Let's get to work.
I'd like to.
Well, all right. Or a few
For instance.
I see. Let's get to work.
Well, I hope I've proven I'm not all hot air. Will you tell me more about yourself now?
Can't you just leave things the way they are?
I have to get to know the people I work for, at least a little.
Let me give you some good advice. People will always tell you what they want you to hear. And that's not always the truth. Try to get to know someone through their actions. Those mean more than 1,000 empty words.
I found the place where we can harvest saltpeter. You just head out of Troskovitz towards Apollonia, carry on alongside the road, then head off it at the right spot. Only it's not a pit, it's 3 piles of earth. The gravedigger Ignatius drove me there himself.
And is it the real stuff? Did you taste it?
Yeah. And I hope I never have to do that again. Ugh. I think the experience has changed me forever.
Oh, come on. You whine more than Zinnik. It's just commonplace salt.
I was hoping it'd be closer. To go all the way to Apollonia. If I send 2 wagons, that should be enough.
What should I do?
That means I could mix
A barrel and a half.
Crazel, focus. What else do you need from me?
Oh, sorry. What were you asking? About a reward? It's right here.
Thanks. How's it going with the golem?
Well, the whole thing is really appealing to a scholar of my field of interest and important for humanity. But certain circumstances have emerged which, unfortunately, move its creation somewhere further into the future.
Wait, what do you mean? So there won't be any golem?
Not for now.
What about all the niter? The life essence?
I admitted to myself it's maybe too much to take on, and I decided to go back to my roots.
So the search for saltpeter was for nothing?
Not at all. The saltpeter will help us create primordial matter. The origin. Chaos. Materia prima.
God. Here we go again.
As alchemical scholars, we actually have only one task before us. To penetrate the diaphanum and find out where it gets its disposition and power from. Only then will we understand the nature of the shadows.
Eh?
I'll explain it to you.
Мне кажется, он лапшу на уши вешает, и он хочет сделать просто порох, типа селитра. Зачем ему еще селитра? Он порох будет делать.
Tell me then, what's the next task then, Crazel?
From behind the closed gates of Trotsky come quiet whispers, carried by the wind, all the way here to me in the mill. Do you hear it too?
No. Reckon my ears aren't that good.
Scribe Erezine received a trunk from Prague, and in that trunk was...
The document of Hermes Trismegistos?
No, a book. And from an author more venerable than Hermes. It's thin, with a sand-colored cover, embossed. Ordinary at first glance, but the treasure's inside. You might say it's kind of an alchemical cookbook.
So I'm gonna have to pick some locks again, eh? And in the castle, no less. I'd like to know how I'm supposed to get in there. Trotsky is shut tight.
For some. The gates of Trotsky may appear to be closed to us, mere mortals. But why try to force your way in when there's a person they'll invite in themselves?
What person?
Hold on, we'll get to that. We've got the Samine wedding coming up. I can't wait to try out my new potion against drunkenness there. What about you? You still need to get there?
Certainly. It's why I decided to work for you. Or have you forgotten? I hope your promise still stands.
Of course it does. What do you take me for? Start getting ready. I see you've already got a fine outfit. Ad charisma tuendum. St. Paul would be pleased.
So you'll really get me into that wedding? Am I dreaming?
No, you're not. But before you start celebrating, we won't be going by ourselves. We'll have company. Or, to be more exact, the two of us will be accompanying a certain person. Me as a friend and host, and you as a bodyguard, loyal servant. Call it what you will.
It'll be some female, right?
Correct. But not just any female. A true lady will come to the wedding with us. Radiant as the morning star, refined as pure gold. All will be stunned by her beauty. And she'll be our lockpick that will find the weak spot in the gate to Trotsky. All it'll take is a little push. And clunk. The lock will open, and the book will be mine.
What weak spot?
The castle's weak spot is Chamberlain Ulrich, because he himself has a weakness for women. Of all the single damsels at the wedding, ours will be the most charming and irresistible for him. Noble or not, he's a mortal man, and he'll start to think with his male member. We will watch as he becomes feverish with lust. Soon he'll be begging to take our companion to Trotsky. He'll pretend his motives are pure, so she'll be more comfortable. And when the Chamberlain becomes insistent, you, as her personal bodyguard, will accept his offer. Naturally, you'll say you won't leave her side so you can defend her honor. Once in Trotsky, Ulrich will do everything to get you to leave him alone with her. And that will be your chance.
I can hardly believe that you, of all people, would come up with such a straightforward plan.
Well, it's not all that straightforward. I admit there's a certain element here that makes everything more complicated. First, we have to find our gracious lady.
What?
Look, she doesn't have to be a lady per se. We just need a wench with a pretty face. We'll get her a nice dress, some perfume. She doesn't even have to speak. We'll do the talking.
Could Bonnie do it?
She could. The only hitch is everyone and his dog knows her face. Nobody with any sense would let her into the Samin wedding.
So some bathhouse wench would do?
Aye, that should work. You can find lots of capable girls at the Gelioff baths, including some who aren't so well known. It's true, Dorothy can be a bit unpleasant, but you'll be giving her an offer she can't refuse.
Well, the last time I dealt with her getting your disguise washed, she was quite delightful.
You'll tell her I'm offering enough groschen to buy 2 cows or a small cottage. That should soften her up.
All right, I'll take care of it.
Excellent. You're a talented, likable youngster, like Knight Roland of yore. I have complete faith in you. And don't forget, we're going to need to dress the girl up and make her smell nice so she comes across like a real lady. So, stop off at Troskowitz as well and get her a nice brocade dress and some long-lasting perfume. Mintha would be ideal.
Where can I find the perfume?
Emmerich the apothecary might have something. Or ask Betty the innkeeper. She may be a god, or get hold of the recipe and make your own Mintha.
Where can I...
Where do you think? The Bartoshek has just...
Why that dress?
Because red is the color of love and passion. Ulrich won't know where to look. The dress is likely to be...
I'll be going there.
Once you've got everything ready for the wedding there, I'll let our lady in on some other details of our plan. Anyway, you'll be rehearsing your speech. Take care.
Теперь вопрос, что делать. Просто в какой момент я могу не выполнить этот квест? Я бы через меч пошел бы. Но я и хочу через меч пойти. Мне просто надо, как я могу втюриться им в доверие. Или только если я полностью пойду по их пути. Вот сейчас книжечки почитаем. Я могу медовуху варить. 2 меда. Блин, если эти книжки ничего не дают, кроме как просто читать, то я зря бабки потратил, получается. Пять талантов. Сей дороже жизнеподобности 5% больше колющего. Режущий. Колющий лучше режущий взять. Сохранится.
I'd like to discuss. Well, fine. Thank you, sir. And come again.
Надо с лошади все скинуть. Все бабки. Все бабки. Все лишнее скидываем с лошади. Чтобы закинуть это все в наш сундучок. Так, чиним топор. Топор, украшенный топор сюда. А, крепуш.
I was wondering if you'd lend me your... What can I do for you?
I'll have a look at the... I'd like to discuss...
Where... I was glad to be of help to you. Good sir. Are you? No, and nor should you. Except I don't have a bullet, and you won't lend me yours on any other day. Go and see the priest first. Damn weather. Pissing down rain again.
Just a bit more, and I'll be done.
«608». Еще делать? Топор из озера. Рассказать Сденнику. Какому Сденнику? О, отлично, хоть рядом здесь.
Welcome. What can I...
I found the water goblin's silver axe.
What do you mean? What axe?
The one from your story. 2 brothers, a silver axe, a water goblin. One brother got the axe, the other got drowned. You know.
Wait, so you actually found it? Do you have it? I have to see it.
Here you go.
It's not possible. Where did you find it?
I just followed your story. I found the pier by the rock tower pond, then went up to the old oak tree, then the big stone beside the road.
Doesn't really look like a woodcutter's axe. Are you sure this is really it?
But you didn't say it was a woodcutter's axe. You only said the water goblin's axe was silver.
I did, but still. In all the years that story's been told, everyone thought it was just a fairy tale for children. It has 4 different endings nowadays. When Johann and Jaleov tells the tale, it's about 2 sisters, and the water goblin grants one of them a pair of silver slippers. The other sister was jealous, but she didn't bother with the water goblin. She found her sister straight away and pushed her off a cliff in Apollonia.
Opa.
It's the same story, but Johann gave it some extra color. Best not go looking for the slippers too. Although, with your luck...
Прикиньте, сейчас реально пойдем найдем. Ладно. Раковать.
Taking their time again.
How can I help you?
So I'm back, Master Blacksmith.
Excellent. How did it go with the hermit?
He's dead.
Did you?
No, not me. It just got a bit complicated. Anyway, it turns out old Ambrose really used to be a knight. And this really is Toledo steel. You were right, Blacksmith.
God's nails. That's quite something.
First class welded steel. Ambrose must have broken the sword himself, deliberately. It wouldn't have just happened in battle.
That's exactly what we need. See now, youngster. My clever plan worked out nicely in the end.
Right. Well, thank you very much for your, clever plan.
You haven't disappointed me yet, lad. So I'm sure forging an exceptional sword won't be a problem for you.
Конечно.
Wait, I thought you wanted to do it yourself. I'm just your assistant, after all.
Not at all. I trust you. One day you'll become a master. That is, unless you lose your head first.
Выковать длинный меч отшельника. 808. Интересно, он будет лучше моего меча?
Kurva. Burning it.
You silly doggy.
Что он скажет, что это самый лучший меч в его жизни, который он только видел. Вот же будет получаться качество самого лучшего. Мастерской прям. Блин, по характеристикам лучше, чем... Подожди, не то. Хуже по характеристикам.
What are you here for, friend?
I've got something for you, Blacksmith.
God's nails, you weren't bullshitting.
I'd say it looks pretty much like a sword, eh?
Looks like. This is a damned fine piece of steel. Damned fine.
Thanks. I was glad to help, but now there is something I need from you.
I'll pay you, of course. And if you want to do some smithing, I won't throw you out of my forge either.
No, you know full well what I need. I have to get to Samin's wedding.
Why is it so important for you? It'll just be a lot of people stuffing their faces. You can find that anywhere.
I have my reasons, and you don't need to know them.
God's nails, lad. You're full of mysteries. But whatever, that's your business. I don't mind taking you to the wedding. Nothing to it. We can set off once you're ready.
Па-па-пам. Теперь вопрос, что мне делать? Походу придется бросать тот квест.
What'll it be?
То есть у меня есть либо выбор, либо помочь ему. И пойдем на свадьбу. Тогда я смогу сдать всю компашку. Либо идти сразу через кузнеца. Но если я пойду через компашку, то через кузнеца провалится миссия. Надо будет погуглить, как лучше пойти. А стрим идет вообще? Да, что у меня завис на телефоне. Ладно, пойду я спать. Завтра продолжу. После 6, если я сейчас могу встать с кровати. У меня уже температура даже. Пока всем, кто тут сидел, писал, все дела. До свидания. Спокойной ночи.